Hello everybody and welcome back to the EcoPosh for You YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about Poshmark asking the members of its site to review reported listings. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just take a look at the message that I've got displayed on the screen here, and it says the following: help keep Poshmark in tip-top shape by reviewing these reported listings. Next, I am going to read directly from the Poshmark blog, and it explains what listing reviews are. So let's go over that. Whenever listings are reported by our community, we ask certain community members to verify those reports via listing reviews. Your participation and feedback helps to keep Poshmark fun and safe for everyone. Why am I getting listing review notifications? You're receiving listing review notifications because we thought you might want to help keep Poshmark in tip-top shape. Listing reviews are completely optional and you can opt out at any time. What do I do if I accidentally selected the wrong decision? No worries, we understand mistakes can happen. Rest assured we have carefully designed our system to appropriately account for one-off voting errors. What if I disagree with the reported reason, but the listing is actually violating a different policy? A common example of this is a mistagged brand which has been reported as a replica. If this happens, please go to the listing and report it for the correct reason. This will ensure this listing will be reviewed by the community for the correct reason. You can then tap disagree on the listing for the incorrect report. Anything else I should know? We kindly ask that you refrain from messaging or interacting with any user whose listing you have been asked to review. This is meant to be an anonymous review, and we would appreciate your discretion. Disclaimer: Poshmark does not vet listing review images beforehand. While rare, it is possible that graphic, explicit content can populate for a listing review. In this case, please reach out to Poshmark support so they can further investigate. So when I read this, what I'm hearing is the inmates are running the asylum. Okay, the animals are running the zoo. Okay, the users are moderating the other users. What do I always say on here? Who is moderating these shows? Who is moderating these listings? And now we know. So I guess, don't quote, I have no idea. But if they're asking users, that means if they're asking people, users, that means they need human beings to do something, which means potentially they're just using bots to mass flag things that have certain words in it or certain phrases in it. You know, maybe they have some kind of like search thing on the images, and then they ask the other poshers to review the listings and either approve or disapprove the reports that have been done on said listings. So this is all starting to make sense to me a little more. Apparently this has been going on because I did some research on this, and I've seen people complaining about this as early as 2018, 2019, and as recently as earlier today on the forums. So this could explain a lot. This is really interesting. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen this before, but if you have, please share it in the comments. And we're going to take a look at one more thing. I'm just going to read a couple random comments regarding the listing reviews. Here is the first one. What's worse is after you do their job, they still don't remove the listings that you deem are fake. Haha, this always bugged me too. Let's work like a co-op and I'll pitch in. Except Poshmark still takes a big cut and doesn't do their part in many situations. No thanks. Right on. No thanks, Poshmark. I'm not doing their job for them, and neither should anyone else. Let's not be suckers to make up for their apathy. They don't seem to be listening to us about how the live shows are hurting sellers, so their requests can fall on deaf ears too. Man, they're just hating on those live shows still everywhere. Like, I don't go one day without seeing Posh live show hate. And like I said, I see both sides of it, but man, it's like the song that never ends up in here. At a Posh Fest several years back, Poshmark said that users who do this get a bump in exposure as a thank you nod from the algorithm. How true that is for today, I have no idea. I used to do them regularly though, and used to have regular sales, but alas, all the new changes have me feeling like there's no longer any tricks to get sales, lol. I haven't done one in a long time because I'm just exhausted over trying to appease their ever-changing algorithm. I think it still does give you that bump. I learned that years ago from this sub, and I used to do it daily too. Now it's a little more random. When I'm having a slow day, I often pop in and review some listings. I can't say for sure that it always helps, but it just takes a minute, and sometimes it's entertaining to see what shenanigans are happening on Posh. I won't do it anymore. It's always a bunch of luxury bags reported as counterfeit, and I know nothing about them. I carry a JanSport backpack that I got at Goodwill for $5, or cheap purses from either the Target clearance rack or Goodwill. I have no idea how to tell the difference between a real and a fake, Coach or Louis Vuitton or whatever. You and me both, girl. I am not a purse person. I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up though for today. This has been really interesting though. But I wish everybody great sales and hope you guys have a wonderful day.